We Zolka were always too fearful. From the eve of our species on the tree of life, fear was our most deeply ingrained emotion. Always hiding in the shadows of the lush overgrowth, always hunted by giant, four-eyed, six-legged Zigstree. We were a small and fragile species, warm blood, nimble fingers, being able to walk both upright and all on fours. We hid, we loved, we cared, and bonded deeply, but at the end of the day we were small fries in an uncaring world of giants. That's why we evolved in secrecy. Our first town were made both of burrows and abodes knotted into the gnarly roots of the rainforest. Roots weaved together like the straws in a basket. From there we reached ever onward, colonizing the plains and then the mountains, and with that changing our building habits. Underground cities were carved deep in the rock, the air vents being a wonder of technology. But some things remained the same. We were always careful not to be stepped on, always making sure our humble homes weren't in the path of the gargantuan Naveli. It wasn't our mastery over fire and tools that made us eventually the de facto rulers of our planet. It was our ability to create symbiotic bonds or to domesticate the other prey species. And even on our baby steps as a species, we were already bonded with the wall mice that we rode on and the nectar suckers we shared our burrows with. As our technology evolved, we started looking towards the sky, and it filled us with terror. The night was dotted with as many stars as there were hungry eyes, and even though we now kept them at bay with our newfound friends and the great walls of cities, it still made us slightly tremble. The stars reminded us of our insignificance. And then, as we invented telescopes and flight, we started to wonder whether our planet was alone, a host to life in this universe. We were at first eager to meet our kinship in hurdles, but that did not last. Others couldn't have been so insignificantly small, we thought. It became startlingly clear that letting our existence known would be unreasonably foolish. It was with great caution that we spread our wings to the void. It was with great caution that we muffled our radio waves, fretting over the almost 100 planetary rotations we had been foolishly sending unregulated signals. And then we waited. With each year that went by, we hoped that our shout in the black had gone unheard, that the stars would eternally blink, unlike the little desires of the Zigstree. And as we waited, we curled up in our ball ever tighter, overseeing each signal we sent, lest we would put ourselves in unnecessary danger. We were just small, we thought. And we listened, and we prayed. And one day, a millennia from our radio messages, we heard a call and we despaired. It was a solitary message, a hauntingly beautiful melody. Then for 3 years there was silence, and then came another, and another, melodies more intricate and beautiful than the former. At first they came so sparsely and from only one direction, but as the years went by, the melodies were broadcast more and more often and from more and more different places, until the entire sky was broadcasting music. We dedicated teams of specialists to decoding their content, and we were deeply rewarded. Within the complex patterns of instruments, there were hidden secrets pertaining to the laws of physics and the answers to ever-eluding equations. In the end, we were won over and couldn't help but dare reach out. It was a probe that sang a simple song of our people. We had no talent for lavish music. And it was answered. In music tones, their probing kind replied with a deep hello. It said, "We have long evolved past physical bodies and physical communication methods, but we are very lonely. So, for once, we tried being the ones to reach out."